Welcome, I'm Vicki Talmage. I'm so glad that you found an interest in Vitae Health and you're here to be able to make a difference for your body, for your mind, and for the future. In this tape, we're going to be talking about how toxicity has built up in our bodies, what our body needs to do and what our body needs to get rid of to be able to have the optimum health and the energy and the vitality that we're looking for. And I think that's the reason why you're here. You know, a lot of people wonder why I went into this business. 15 years ago, I was diagnosed with renal carcinoma lymphoma through a group of my colleagues. And my body, at that point, I was flat down in bed. The kidney cancer was so painful, and I know the kidney cancer was from years and years of protein diets to try to weigh 98 pounds at 5'8" as a ballet major at the University of Utah. And excess protein has really wreaked havoc on most people's kidneys, and it did on my own. At that point, I did 100% raw foods. I studied Dr. Ann Wigmore and Dr. Rachel Solomon's work. And I integrated those raw foods in my diet 100% with very few oils and vinegars. It was a purist diet. I did 4 ounces of fresh wheatgrass juice every day. And I did two 2-ounce implants, 4 ounces each, of the wheatgrass every day for 4.5 months. And my weight went down all by itself. I didn't have to even worry about weight anymore. My clarity began to come back, but there was a period of time when actually the symptoms got worse. And it was just before my body released a 65-foot tapeworm in one of the colonics that I had. And this tapeworm I had incurred when I was 11 years old, traveling with my father to Thailand. And it had been growing in me, and I was in my early 30s at that point. It had been growing in me all that time. Once I released that parasite, there was a clarity, and I remember the strength coming back in my arms. They told me I'd never run again, that I wouldn't have the opportunity to be physical. I felt a clarity where everything was nice and clear. I still to this day don't wear glasses. I felt a strength and a power inside of me to be able to live again, and that has carried with me. I've stayed on that diet. At this point now, I still eat 100% raw foods. I do my wheatgrass juice every day. I exercise. I've been running marathons. I have written some books, and my book From Bin to Banquet, the first of 10 that I have accomplished, is about how to be able to practically integrate raw foods in your body. Now, most people aren't going to be 100% raw food. I do that because that's my business, and it's an experiment on myself. I'm going to be 50 on my next birthday, and a lot of people ask me, what are the side effects to eating like this and doing colonics and doing a full-on body cleanse with my herbs every 3 months? Well, the side effects are I have tons of energy, I have a lot of clarity, I have more energy than my grandkids. I still have a drive to be able to accomplish and achieve. I have a lot of peace in my life. My digestive system works. I'm at the weight that I enjoy and I love. I run marathons. I ski a lot in the wintertime. I live off of very little sleep. After I released the parasite, all of the tests came up non-conclusive for the cancer. It wasn't even in remission. There was no more evidence of it in my cells. I could tell by the way that I felt, not only because of the tests, but I could tell by the clarity that I received. I could tell by the youthfulness that I felt, the strength that I had in my arms and in my limbs, and the amount of work that I was able to do with a positive attitude.